Wait before you buy a streaming media device. Now, you may be considering buying a Roku, or you may be considering buying a Fire Stick. And some of you are even considering getting these devices pre-jailbroken with the latest version of Kodi. Now, there are some major things that you're going to have to consider when buying jailbroken devices. And one of those things is the problems you're going to run into. Problems such as a bunch of unorganized apps, no support, the apps don't work, no updates, and no warranty, and limited live TV. These are things you definitely are going to be dealing with when you buy devices that are jailbroken, such as a jailbroken Amazon Fire Stick and such as a jailbroken Roku. Let me show you what I mean. So this is what I mean. Most people go to eBay, and what they'll do is they'll find streaming media devices that are jailbroken with the latest Kodi 17.3. But one thing you'll notice when you get these devices, some people think they're saving a buck, but in the long run, it's going to actually come back and bite you, because first of all, the items are going to all be used, meaning that they're going to be a used item. They're not going to be anything that's brand new, because in order for it to be brand new, that means it has to be untouched and unopened. And a lot of times when you buy jailbroken devices, it's going to void the warranty. So if you look at these devices here, there's a 14-day money-back guarantee, which is what's really required to have to get eBay sales. But beyond the 14 days, there is no extended warranty. There is no support. There is no contact site. The seller is actually using eBay as the main site. So if you have problems, then you're pretty much stuck with the problems. And you will have problems because there is no updater built into these apps. Anytime you take an original app and strip it of its manufacturing default stuff, it becomes voided. And the Fire Stick is not really made for this. It's actually made just to stream Amazon stuff. So you void a warranty, you have something that may not be reliable, and at any time it's going to be used and the software could be wiped out. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, they are effective, but for how long is it going to be effective? And are you going to get a service with it? And that's one of the things you need to consider when you're buying jailbroken devices. And, you know, even though this guy has some good reviews, within the good reviews, you can see one guy says he doesn't like that there's no TV guide to figure out what's on and what stations. So that's a problem that you're going to run into when you have jailbroken devices. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you bought these devices, I'm going to show you a solution that will literally blow away the competition when it comes down to streaming media. And guess what? It's going to also eliminate the problems that came with those devices. And that device is the miraclebox 3.0. We're going to show you exactly why so many people have chosen this as their #1 choice for an alternative to cable. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melvin with miraclebox, and in this video we're going to show you the different features that separate the miraclebox from other streaming media devices, and we're going to also talk about NetTV, which is a powerful live TV service that makes everything else you've seen look prehistoric. Now, the reason we're making this video is because a lot of people are asking us, what is the difference between a miraclebox and a Roku or Fire Stick, or even the difference between a jailbroken Roku and Fire Stick versus the miraclebox? And we kind of showed you a little bit earlier, but when you get the miraclebox, not only are you getting a powerful premium media center, you're going to also get a done-for-you service included. That includes all the updates, all the categorization that we do, and all of the organizing we do to make this easy for anyone to stream without getting frustrated and getting lost. Not to mention, you're going to have a 14-day money-back guarantee. You're going to also have up to a 3-year warranty, and you're going to get top-notch technical support and top-notch customer support, as well as we have a tutorial site that we update on a regular basis to show you how to do the most with your miraclebox so you can enjoy more open source media streaming And we do have technicians that will spend hours, if need be, on the phone with the customer and even remote into the box to ensure that they have a basic understanding and ensure all technical functions are working. Now, those are services that are included with the miraclebox that are not included with a jailbroken Fire Stick or a Roku. Now, one of the other things we want to talk about is the performance. How does the miraclebox perform? Well, when I equate performance to media centers, any of the media centers like a Roku and a Fire Stick, they would be probably equivalent to a Pinto. And a Pinto car, of course, is not going to be the highest performing car, and it may drive slow, and you're going to also have some power that you're lacking, and that's how these media centers, to me, are compared to. You're not going to have the power to stream everything you want to. In most cases, you're going to end up having to buy more applications than you normally would because some of these things are not included on the media device, meaning you have to shell out more dollars. So you're going to underperform and you're not going to be able to exceed any limitations because these devices are full of limitations when it comes to being able to update. Now with the miraclebox, I like to compare that to the Ferrari of boxes. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be fast. It's going to actually have no limitations and give you the ability to be able to stream what you want when you want. And you're going to have customized features on here that do not exist on any other media center, therefore giving you an unfair advantage when it comes down to TV entertainment. So that is the main difference with the miraclebox. If you're going to cut the cord, you want to have something that's worth your while, something that you don't really have to worry about when it comes down to being able to update it and comes down to some of the things that you may not understand with streaming media. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually show you some of the features in this video that really separate the miraclebox. And we're going to show them to you bit by bit. So stay tuned and we're going to plug up the miraclebox and we're going to give you an inside look of what our customers are enjoying on a day-to-day basis.
Some of our customers have switched over from a Fire Stick to a miraclebox, so they were confused by the Fire Stick. And the reason why is the interface. And this is the interface that you would see on a Fire Stick. Now, for a person that's new to streaming, this can be confusing and you have to look at it. You're going to be asked to pay monthly fees for Netflix and for Sling TV, which Sling TV only gives you 25 channels for $20 a month, which, as you see with the miraclebox, we have more affordable live streaming. As a matter of fact, you can get 100 channels for just under $3 a week, and we'll show you that with the miraclebox. But that is one of the biggest concerns people had when switching. And the other concern with the Fire Stick is a very major concern. As a matter of fact, the Fire Stick can overheat and malfunction. Now, this is not me just saying this. Here's a person who is dealing with this issue, and they actually made a video about it on YouTube. You can hear from them the problems that they have with overheating on the Fire Stick.
I was just using the Fire Stick, I was using Kodi, and then all of a sudden it rebooted itself. It showed the Fire TV splash screen, and then it came up to this screen that says home is currently unavailable. Go to network settings, and then I have the option to go up and go over to settings. So all I have is home and settings. But anyway, what I found out is the Fire Stick is overheating, and that's why this is happening, is because when you have this little device that has that little Wi-Fi chip in it, and the entire device gets too hot, the Wi-Fi chip just fails. It just can't work anymore. Okay, so the Fire Stick is just overheated, and that's what the problem is. I dropped my vape. But
so before we plug this thing up, one thing I want to assure you is that the great thing about the miraclebox, it will never overheat. It is made out of military-grade aluminum, and it has heat dissipation, and it has 2 Wi-Fi chips. And like I said, this thing is very, very powerful, but at the same time, it does allow for great ventilation. Not to mention, with the Fire Stick, you can only use Wi-Fi. With the miraclebox, you can use an Ethernet cord in the back, and we have the Wi-Fi chip on the inside, and of course, we have the external Wi-Fi AC antenna. So that's a winning feature when you're looking at a media center. So now let's plug this thing up and give you a further look at the interface and how easy this thing is to operate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you see, we have the miraclebox plugged up to our TV, and as you can see, this is a very easy interface. And just so you can see a little bit better,
I'm actually going to present this to you in a way that it would show up on your high definition TV. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you can see this a little bit better. So let's just dive right in. As you can see, the user interface when you first turn this box on is very, very easy to use, and it has a very smooth flow. As a matter of fact, just going through it really quick, you have the settings where you can adjust your Wi-Fi and screen size. You also have a speed test. You always really want to know how much speed you're getting to your actual device. And you have this icon right here so we can actually remote into your box. If you need some help, we can actually go inside your box remotely and help you out. And then one of the biggest features of anything is an automatic one-touch updater. This fixes everything, and we're going to use this today as an example. And then you have the close all apps. A lot of times you have a lot of apps open and you're using too much RAM. Well, this shuts everything down, and that way you know that you're not using unnecessary RAM. And then of course you got Open Media Center. So we're going to open the Media Center to get directly to where we need to go. And it brings us to the miraclebox Media Center. As you see, everything is categorized and everything is broken down. So there's no guessing of what you want to watch. It's in categories. But before we go through this, what we're going to do is we're going to actually update this. As a matter of fact, as a test, we've had this box on for 4 months and we haven't turned it off and we haven't updated it. So just to kind of give you an idea of how the one-touch update works, basically, if you look at this, some of the things or apps on here don't work. And again, that happens to every single media center that uses Kodi. That's why you want that one-touch updater. That's why you want professionals to work for you. And that's what we do. We actually do this professionally, and we work for our customers and make sure everything is updated. And you're going to see this pretty soon. So basically, just to kind of show you, the app Zen is down. So this no longer really works, and it doesn't work at all. So, you know, if you have a Fire Stick or anything, you're just kind of stuck with something not working, and the person's going to have to physically come out to where you're at and do it. So if you buy it on eBay, they're not going to physically come to your house, or they're not going to remote in and fix anything. And if you go into the add-on section here, you'll see that, you know, there are apps such as Wolfpack, which, you know, this hasn't been updated. And as you see, if you again have a Fire Stick and this is a miraclebox and you try to go in anything, it really won't do anything. It'll just kind of sit there and then just kind of time out and just nothing works. So again, all our customers will have to do is they go to the Miracle Updater and it fixes all of this. So we're going to do that really quick. I'm going to hit home. I'm going to close everything down, and I'm going to wait for it to close out all my streams and clear all my RAM. And guess what? I'm going to do something really easy. I'm going to go right over to Update miraclebox, and our customers get to do this all the time. We are professionals and we work on this build 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we update it. So guess what? To get all the fixes in the new apps, then all they simply do is go to Update Miracle Build, press OK, and guess what? It just sits there. It downloads all the updates. It fixes all the repositories, all the dependencies. Anything that doesn't work is removed, and all the work is done for them. So we're going to wait till this thing finishes updating. Normally it would take about 10 minutes. So we're going to let it finish, and then we're going to show you how easily it updated this entire build for us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and as you see, the update successfully installed. And so as you see, didn't take any technical know-how at all. Again, we do all the work. Our customers simply press a button and they get all the fixes and all the new updated things that we have done. So let's go back to the Media Center, and we're going to open it, and we're going to show you all of the new updates that we have done to the Media Center. Now, another thing to note is that the miraclebox, of course, is not for everyone. There are some people that know how to do this stuff. They're very familiar with it, and they can do it on their computer. The miraclebox is for people that don't have time to do this stuff. They don't want to sit hours upon hours tearing their hair out trying to figure out what dependencies are broken, what repositories don't work, why stuff doesn't play anymore. And basically, you know, of course you can do this yourself. I can actually go and change the brakes on my car, but will I do it? Nope. Number one, I don't have time. Number two, I would rather have a professional do it. And as you see, the auto cleaner's kicking in and it's cleaning up the packages and everything. And we're going to give it a minute for it to build the menu. And again, will show you like all the great features that the update actually added just by pressing that one button. And again, this is why our customers have peace of mind when dealing with the media center. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in getting right into it, as you see, everything on this build is exclusive to miraclebox, including all the interface. And really, the third-party add-ons you can pretty much find anywhere, but you won't be able to find the right ones or know which repositories or dependencies to use if you are just doing this yourself, or if they expire because of lack of updating. So with this, 1, 2, 3, start from here. So ladies and gentlemen, getting right into it, this build has actually been updated completely. And just looking at this build and everything you see, just know it's proprietary to miraclebox owners. So if you own a miraclebox, you get unlimited uses of stuff, and you get to enjoy all of the services that you get. Now, we have multiple ways to go into the different categories. As you see, there's TV shows right here. Now, you can do it one of two ways. You can actually go down to the tile and highlight it and get your TV shows that way, or without even going into any apps or opening anything up, you can actually just press up twice and it'll give you the most highly rated TV shows, and you can watch it from this quick little menu. So that's a really cool feature to have. You don't have to worry about which app has this, which app has that. You can basically just open it up. And again, we don't load our build up with a bunch of useless apps. Most box sellers say, hey, we have 1,800 add-ons. You don't need that many. That takes up a lot of space. It takes up a lot of processing power. You only need the ones that work. And what we do is we scour through each of them and we put the best ones on here that work, so we have a working build for you to use all the time. Now, also in the categories we have, of course you have the menus right here that give you different types of TV show apps, but we have TV shows, we have adults, we have fitness, we have kids, we have music, and we have comedy, and we have a newly added section that was requested by our customers. And again, we do listen to our customers, and when they request something, we try and add it on the next update. And that is the Netflix add-on. So what this does is, most people, when they get a media center, they want to cancel their Netflix accounts, and all the things that are on Netflix can be viewed through open source media using third-party apps. And we have a Netflix section, and it has all of the Netflix shows on here. Just press up twice and you get the Netflix series. So if you got this box, you can cancel your $10 a month Netflix account and save yourself $120 a year, and basically just watch everything here on the Netflix section that we have for you. And also another popular section was a relax section. Most people wanted some relaxing screensavers or something that they can actually have on their TV as a conversation piece. And let me just show you this. So in the relaxation section, we have some soothing things that just simply play. Like we have like smooth beaches, stuff that's kind of chilling and relaxing to the mind. And so if you really want to turn your TV into an aquarium, if you're having, a moment to where you want to have some ambiance in your home, then by simply going here and pressing OK, you can literally turn your entire TV into one big aquarium, and people that come to your house, they're going to be like, man, this is kind of cool, and just have that aquarium pretty much playing in the background while you're doing other things or entertaining. So, your TV would look like one big fish aquarium, and this plays constantly. And we have other relaxation things such as beaches and everything, but this was highly requested by a lot of our customers as well. So let me stop that and get out of this. And again, some of the other features that we have, again, is those quick menu features. So you can get right into a movie right here. And I'm going to do that, and then it'll pull up. So let me just go into the first movie I see, which is Beauty and the Beast. I don't have to go in any apps or anything. I can just watch what is a featured movie. And what it'll do is I'll actually go in and actually pull up the movie using the add-on. And again, you just patiently wait, and the scraper will actually bring this movie to the TV. And again, I didn't go inside of anything, make a selection. I saw what I wanted. I went into it, and it didn't take me a bunch of guesswork to do it. And of course, we do have applications that can give you more of an advanced search if you're looking for anything in particular. But I'm just kind of showing you some of the quick features that you have available to you with the Miracle Box to show you that as soon as you get this thing, you can be up and running and watching a movie within 5 to 10 minutes. And that is really, really great as far as streaming. So it gave me my choices, and I'll just choose the first one, and it'll go right into the movie and just pull up Beauty and the Beast. And, with just a few clicks of a remote, I'm actually into a movie and watching it. So let me get out of this and then go back to the main screen. So again, these are some of the features that we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Then of course we have, the premium tiles where you can add premium live services if you want. We have box sets. And then of course we're going to talk about NetTV in just a few minutes. But let me show you something else that really is a game changer for anyone that has a Miracle Box. And this will attract even the most advanced users of open source media. And that is the ability to change the entire look and feel of the Miracle Box with just the press of a button. Now, most people are hung up on looking for the best build or the best theme. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the Miracle Box, we have hundreds of custom design themes with custom artwork. And if you don't want to sit here and look at this theme, you don't have to. Of course, you get bored. So what we can do is we can actually change the entire look and feel of this. And again, this is exclusive only to Miracle Box. You won't be able to do this on a Fire Stick or anything else. You can do this on Miracle Box. And I go here to build updates. And it's going to give me a bunch of different themes that will allow me to change my entire look and feel. And I can do this as often as I want. There are hundreds of themes to pick from, again, and these are builds, these are themes, and it can really give you a new level of excitement when it comes down to the builds. I mean, everyone's always searching for builds. Some of them don't work. Some of them are missing things. Well, all of these builds are contained with the same working applications and even more when you switch them. So as you see, we got different artwork ones. We have different kind of themed ones, different technology behind each one. And for the sake of just going into football season, if you have a favorite team and it's on here, you can actually change the look and feel to represent your passion for your favorite team. And this is kind of cool when you invite friends over and they can see that you have a custom media center that is designed to show your interest. So for all intents and purposes, we're going to select the New York Giants because that's a build that's on here. And again, there's so many to go through that I really don't have time to go through all of them. But we'll select the New York Giants, and with the click of a button, guess what? It's going to install this build and change the entire look and feel of my media center. And that is something that people will never experience in their lifetime unless they have a Miracle Box. So, again, if, this would be something to put on your bucket list just to try if you are a serious streamer, because having something like this is just truly, truly an experience that I can't really explain, but our customers absolutely love it. So it's taking a while to kind of download the build. It's almost done. And I think we showed this feature before, but we're showing it again using a different theme. And again, we're going to close this down and we're going to force close our media center. And guess what? When we go back into the media center, it is going to show the New York Giants theme. So if you're a Giants fan, and you stream, then definitely get this box because you're going to love seeing your New York Giants logo here. And guess what? Our media center has absolutely changed. We're going to give it a minute for it to write the script and kind of update all the add-ons to it. And then once it does, then you're going to have a New York Giants themed media center. And there we go. So we have, again, the TV show categories on here. We have the adult stuff. So all of our stuff is still here, but guess what? It just looks the way we want it to look. So again, this box has a lot of stuff that doesn't bound you by limitations. If you want to change the look and feel, the build, you can do it at the press of a button. And this is absolutely great if you're a Giants fan, being able to have your team on here and really show support is awesome. And then again, if you want to get rid of it and change builds, it's very, very simple. We're going to get out of this and I can simply close my apps and I can go back to my original build if I want to. And I can do that using the updater. So this updater is very, very powerful. So I'm going to go back to the original build, and then we're going to talk a little bit about NetTV, and this way you guys can actually get some great information about a never before seen phenomenon in streaming entertainment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at our main screen, and now you got to see the luxuries that miraclebox customers enjoy. Now I'll admit, we are not the cheapest media center, but we do provide top-of-the-line service and top-of-the-line products. And there's some pride in knowing that you have the top-of-the-line media center as your cable replacement, and knowing that you're going to have a luxury service at your fingertips when you need it. Now, without any further ado, we're going to reveal to you NetTV. So stay tuned for this short presentation. The creation of the internet was an evolution in mankind. Mankind has sought to use the internet for a streaming alternative to cable to save money. The miraclebox was discovered, a state-of-the-art home theater box that can stream content to any TV. This powerful all-in-one entertainment system allowed easy access to movies and TV shows at the fingertips of its user. For the first time in the history of streaming TV, the miraclebox introduces NetTV, the first streaming live TV service with a multifunctional TV guide that has never been seen. Now anyone with NetTV can surf over 1,200 live stations over the internet just like they did with cable. So are you ready for the ultimate streaming experience with NetTV? Man, this fish tank looks really good on a big screen TV. I mean, this is something that you have to experience in person. It's nothing like having this in your home. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what you saw was NetTV. Now, because it's proprietary software, we have never shown this to the public, and we're not going to show it today. But that doesn't mean you can't see it. All you have to do is simply become a VIP. Now, in order to become a VIP and see all the benefits and features in NetTV, all you have to do is whip out your cell phone and text the word NET to 804-409-9194, and you're going to automatically be sent within the next 5 seconds a special VIP preview. Now, because you're on our VIP list automatically when you send that text, you're going to get notified 30 days before the general public of when NetTV launches, and you're going to get access to a special discounted pre-launch price of NetTV. So it is a huge benefit to become a VIP. So just make sure you send or text the word NET to 804-409-9194. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our video. If you're watching this on Facebook, be sure to like, share, and comment, because we will be giving one of our lucky Facebook subscribers a free miraclebox and 60 free days of service. If you're on YouTube, make sure you just simply subscribe to this channel, because we will be giving one of our lucky YouTube subscribers a free miraclebox and 60 free days of service. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. My name is Melvin with Miraclebox Media. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.